A traveling exhibit that's currently in Fairbanks is harkening back to a landmark event in Alaska's economic history. Now installed at the Westmark Hotel, the curated collection of items celebrates the 50th anniversary of completing the mostly gravel road that snakes 414 miles up the center of the state.
Which was the road that had to be built prior to the pipeline being built, so they had access. And it was for the portion from Yukon River to Prudhoe Bay.
Finished on September 29, 1974, it was originally coined the Haul Road. That was before the state solidified the oil exploration contributions of Arctic engineering and logistics expert James Dalton by renaming it the Dalton Highway in 1981. The pop-up exhibit had its first showing in Anchorage earlier this year. It features newspaper clippings, photographs, and other relics that recall the 159 days of labor put into the Haul Road's completion. That's in addition to tapping the memories stored in the minds of many living Alaskans.
And so we have the ability, while they're still with us, to capture their oral histories that can be shared in the future.
Attending the exhibit's opening reception on Saturday, Monty Hill is one such person.
I spent years up there.
He worked on both the Haul Road and the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. You did what?
Ran heavy equipment.
Ran heavy equipment? Okay.
Scraper, dozer.
What do you remember about it?
How cold it was. But no, I remember lots of things. I had a good time, and that.
Hill brought an artifact of his own to Saturday's reception, a framed certificate from Alyeska Pipeline Service marking his completion of orientation on September 4th, 1974, which he says he plans to pass down to someone in his family. As for the traveling exhibit of Haul Road history, it will move on from the Westmark's walls on October 28th. But Logan says there are talks about enshrining the artifacts in a permanent museum. Some design work is already underway, but she says the Historical Society also has to consider projected revenue, which will play a major role in determining the future location.
The study will determine, I think, where a facility would be, and it's going to be based on what's feasible.
I'm Patrick Gilchrist, reporting for News Center Fairbanks.